Tonight, the war of words over North Korea has turned into words of war. After Pyongyang's foreign minister said outside the UN today his country viewed recent threats by President Trump as acts of aggression.
The whole world should remember it was the United States who first declared war on our country.
North Korea's ramped-up rhetoric comes after American B-1B Lancer bombers and fighter jets flew right off North Korea's east coast in international waters on Saturday, a move designed as a show of force and seen by Kim Jong-un's regime as a provocation.
We will have every right to take all self-defensive countermeasures, including the right to shoot down U.S. strategic bombers at any time, even when they are not yet inside the airspace border of our country.
If the North Koreans even attempted to act on that threat, what do you think would happen?
That's an act of war. That's an aggressive act on the part of North Korea to come after a United States asset. I think they'd go after the exact target where it came from. If a fighter came after it, the U.S. would take the fighter out. If a missile came after it, they'd go after the missile location and destroy that missile location.
U.S. officials moved quickly to say America isn't at war with Kim Jong-un, but the Pentagon said U.S. forces are always, quote, ready to fight tonight. The White House called the idea that President Trump has declared war absurd.
It's never appropriate for a country to shoot down another country's aircraft when it's over international waters. Our goal is still the same. We continue to seek the peaceful denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula.
But North Korea's foreign minister suggested Mr. Trump wants anything but peace, especially when he went after the foreign minister on Twitter, saying if he, quote, echoes the thoughts of Little Rocket Man, they won't be around much longer. That followed these insults at a rally Friday night.
Little Rocket Man, we can't have madmen out there shooting rockets all over the place.
Tonight, former U.S. diplomats and intelligence officials are warning the president's increasingly tough talk on North Korea could be pushing the two countries toward a real and dangerous confrontation.
If the goal is to try to provoke the North Korean leader and North Korea into some sort of violent reaction, this is the way to do it, quite frankly.
Experts warn Kim Jong-un is notoriously thin-skinned, that because of a desire to save face, Kim might feel he has to respond, or he could misinterpret the president's talk.
The North Koreans may convince themselves, based on some of the rhetoric that they're hearing, that the United States is preparing to strike them. And before that strike takes place, the North Koreans might opt to strike first.